Hey 150 AM decision makers, just wanted to do what I talked about yesterday. It's just a special edition 9/11 commemoration and kind of remembrance and what that day had an effect on me. I still remember it to this day. I had an appointment and I was working with another financial firm at the time. I had an appointment and I was going to that appointment, and my father-in-law called me and let me know that I should turn on the news. I looked online and I had seen, at least by that time, we were on East Coast time then, like we are, I mean not East Coast, but West Coast, Pacific time then. And so during that time, by that point, both of the towers had been hit. My wife and I, we just kind of held each other for a moment, and I just thought about that there were people who, innocently enough, were just going to work. And because they were going to work, maybe because they were putting in extra time, they got into work early, they were not going to be able to come home that day or any after. I think that 9/11, as terrible as it was good for us to remember just how fragile life is, and to be reminded that at any time the peace and safety that we enjoy as a nation can be taken away if we are not ever vigilant and ever careful. And I'm not here to say how we should be vigilant or anything. This is not a political video. This is just me, again, sharing my thoughts and my feelings about how 9/11 affected me. And just as you can tell, I always get a little teary-eyed just thinking about those events and how I know that they've affected our country. It's interesting to think that graduating seniors here within the next couple of years will be individuals who learned about 9/11 not from experience but from textbooks, whether either they were too young to remember or they weren't even born at that point at all. But it is important for all of us to make sure that we never forget 9/11. We never forget the brave men and women, those first responders who gave their lives to be able to save a couple more people, and even being willing to go back in, probably knowing they wouldn't make it, but being willing to give their life for just one more person, just in case, because it was more unbearable to live with the thought they could have saved someone else than to die knowing that they maybe were just a little too late. So I hope this day is a sobering remembrance for everybody. I hope this day is a day of renewed vigilance, renewed dedication and focus. Not only just us as a country, but also to be thankful for the gift of each day. Remember how fragile life is and the great blessings that we have to be able to live each day in surrounding so much peace and so much prosperity and so much opportunity. May we take advantage of that which we have, I pray, and be brave with our 150 AM decisions, and be vigilant and consistent, and in that find happiness and joy.